Oh. No, come back. You're adorable. You little furball. That's a good place to start, isn't it? It's so cute. I just wanna... Anyway. Welcome back, folks. Yeah, so what did we do last time? We went through that underground facility, which I really like the aesthetic of that area as like a cryogenic facility. I think it looks really cool. I think atmospherically it's great. I've had zero issues with this game atmospherically. Like it's very nice visually, texture-wise it's very good. Feels like a modern game. And it's a modern game that has a very particular art style. It looks fantastic, and it feels fantastic. I've had zero complaints about any of the visuals of the areas we go to. It's just some of the enemies in that place were annoying. And, yeah. Like I said, the bosses, right? The bosses last time were a bit... I don't know. Like I said, maybe, as time will pass on, maybe I'll get more comfortable with them and I feel differently. I always hold that to a possibility. But I didn't really think the hunter fight against the chick was good. Like, just with a hammer that size, she shouldn't be fucking swinging it around as fast as she can. Half the time I couldn't even get heavy attacks off because she was just swinging it too quick. So, there's no good counterbalance there. Like the giant monster, what was it called? Like that guardian, which I forget. Is that where they got the arm of God from in the first place? The alchemists from that creature? It would make sense. But that's easily the tankiest boss we've faced so far in the entire game, and it was ridiculous. That fight was just about... I mean, you saw in my winning attempt, it was just about optimizing the damage. Just getting, like, optimal runs where you can maximize the amount of damage you get in between, like, openings you have. So, I don't know, it felt more of a chore than an engaging fight, and that's why I wasn't fond of it. But, yeah, I guess I'm alright with a larger boss for a change. It's just... it felt a bit too tanky to me. Yeah, and then we, on the bright side, we got the gunblade from him, so, you know, that's one redeeming factor, right? And this weapon, man, it's so goated. This gunblade is so goated. I was already compelled by it just inherently, on a conceptual level, just because I think gunblades are cool. Like, whoever first came up with the idea of a gunblade, I want to be your friend. Because I swear down, it's just... it feels like the creation of a 12-year-old, and yet it's still badass. It's just so cool. But the crazy thing is, the animations are what bring this level up to the level of aura that it has, right? It feels very, very fun to use. And it's strong as fuck. The heavy attacks are very powerful with the build I have. But yeah, anyway, beyond there, we're heading to the lighthouse, I think. It's sort of like around like the shoreline. Around a bunch of like old, decrepit pirate ships that are stuck in the frozen wastes. So, very striking visuals for the area we're at. And that's where I'm going to pick this up, so... yeah, that's where we're going to start. I don't think I have anything else to look at. I don't recall. We have this black rabbit hole key. I've got to keep an eye out for that. For the next door. I think that's it. I think that is it. Meow. How many Legion calibers do I need to upgrade Icarus? Okay, just 4 more then. I think this would be really cool. Yeah, this is a possibility. I might try this at some point. I don't know if I want to level up again. I kind of want to keep leveling capacity. Just so I can move around a bit quicker. You can see for damage, I'm essentially... I guess I'm essentially kind of at the soft cap at this point. I mean, is that the soft cap or hard caps? I don't know, but the damage I'm getting back from this doesn't feel as high. I just feel like I'm gonna get more value out of capacity. Yeah, we'll keep leveling that. Let's grab some coins. Also, yeah, the mic should be a bit louder now. I noticed that I was getting drowned out a bit in the last, I think the last 2 parts. Which is weird, because I don't remember having that issue that much in the, base game. And I haven't changed any of the audio settings in between then, so I don't know what the issue is. So hopefully it's not as much of an issue. Like I said, audio is the one very difficult thing to do when doing playthroughs and the like. It's the hardest thing to balance. Alright, I guess we'll just move on out. Where were we? Was it Frozen Coast? Yeah. We're still gonna get a beer bottle, remember, for the fisherman. So that's high on the priority list. Put the lamp on. Seriously, look at how good this gunblade looks. So cool. A single charged R2 is getting the job done there, I see. Where? Die, bitch. Don't spam shit at me again. I've got to keep an eye out on the ice as well, because if it has like slight cracks in it, then it'll break. So that worries me a bit. Woo-hoo-hoo. Eat that shit. Dude, this is a fishing hamlet style thing. I mean, not quite as, you know, Lovecraftian, but... we should be able to find a beer bottle here. Alright, big boy. Oh, it just makes me laugh, this weapon. It's just so fun. It's just a big fuck you button to the game. It's so sick. Alright, we're gonna chungo over there. Should I go for him first? I feel like I'm... no. Shortcut. Yep. Very nice. Ooh, very good. Another ancient disc. Mayor's Journal. Salau set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. Hello? I need his key.
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Let's go the other way then. That's all I need to know. Look at how fucking gorgeous this is, Jesus. Krat Mysteries, the Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how the Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krat's lighthouse keeper. The fucking detective? But all knew him only as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. That treasure has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked out because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper, and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the Keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said the screams of the portly Keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. This is one of the only areas in the game that doesn't feel entirely linear. It still kind of is, but having the multiple... With the game, generally you have a stargazer, you run around an area in a linear fashion, then you unlock a shortcut to come back to a previous one, then you move forward to a next area that has, you know, another stargazer, and you go through in a linear fashion. Here, when I go to, like, there's 2 paths, and I, you know, take one of the 2 paths, and there's a stargazer in each, so it feels like the game is accommodating for how large the area actually is. Like, for all I know, this could be the way we're supposed to go. There's a whale down there. But I don't know. The other way looks like the way I have to go, following Leah, so... Ah! Seems sensitive to weight.
The whole thing's just suspicious. Think about it. There aren't really that many places someone as heavy as that lighthouse keeper can hide.
You know what I have to do here? I complained about it before. You know what I have to do? Where is it? Where is it? Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. We figured it out. That's what you have to buy that for. That's why you get that. So you can weigh that down. I mean, I suppose if you could be very heavy when equipping weapons, that might be the case. That might work as well. Lighthouse Keeper's Journal. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's a truly profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with a generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told him it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine, but I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here. Well, your greed cost you, buddy. Your greed cost you. Let's head to the lighthouse proper. Young fisherman's letter and an old bottle of beer. It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I'll promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die. Even if monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fishers gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that underwater, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. What? Is what's her name here? The puppet girl? cutscene.
Hey, buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.
Peer into distance. We would have missed that cutscene if we just went up there.
I can't go inside.
It is, Alright, what trouble are you in this time?
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again.
Oh.
I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him.
Oh.
You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful.
She knew Carla.
Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
It looks to be a tree in the front garden of Krat City Hall. The Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Krat City Hall. May many find respite beneath its boughs and build joyful memories. So I assume once I beat the DLC, I want to go back into the base game and do this. A third piece of a drawing.
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait
I know
for
where
you
that
there.
place is, specifically.
Rizora's creator. I'm sure when your journey.
Okay. I won't forget to do that then. Ah! The key. What's in here then, precious? The Battle Maniac's gear. Missing keys log. A logbook of the eccentric's missing keys. What are we going to do with this idiot? Okay. I can't do anything with that. Other than the fact that there might be more missing keys. I wonder what the end reward of that is. But we want to go down this way. There definitely won't be a fucking mini-boss here. Definitely not. Absolutely not. Ow. Okay. I'm trying to move! Brother! Tiger the cunt. Fuck you. Get out of here. What? How does that make any sense? I mean, yeah, that's the way I get back, but what logic is that? He got eaten by the sperm whale, I see. It is Moby Dick. You know what, let's go and travel back before I head forward. You never know. There's a rest point right here. Hey, buddy.
It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need. Ah, good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat? Did the brat crack a grin? I bet he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
And now I can go back to his house. Yeah, I mean, you wanted to lie to him anyway, because it was clear that he was dying. His last hurrah, so to speak. Give him a good memory to go out on. Yeah, we'll go back home. Then we'll go into that house on the way back. We'll look in there, and then we'll head off to the Rose Estate.
Any enemy of the alchemist?
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to Krat? You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Survivor. Okay.
For now, I can only do what I can. I intend to fight to whatever end. Someone must, or else all hope is lost. I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. Is that not so? I had a hunch. Call it Tracker's instinct. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck. For now, I intend to... It is time.
Okay. We got some new drip. Yeah, I like it. A regular Sherlock Holmes. I fuck with it. Okay, so I need one more of those. Let's, we have another ancient disc. Let's turn this in. I'll probably listen to this music track before I head on out.
Well met, Master.
I could put... I could get this to go with it. Possibly. No, we'll hold off on it. Maybe next time I'll grab it. Let me get the Legion Caliber. Just so I can upgrade this arm. I was tempted. I was tempted by the mustache. Alright, well, I'm gonna go listen to this track, and then, yeah, I'll come back in a moment. Another wonderful track. Seriously, all of these are so good. It's mad. Most people won't even listen to half of these tracks yet they're in the game. It's crazy. Alright, we are heading to The Rose Estate. Time to actually catch up with this lassie. Ugh. Do you reckon she'll like my drip? The detective drip, hopefully. Alright, let's go in here. Swear to God, it's gonna be another track, isn't it? Oh. To my beloved Clara, the day you collapsed coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat, Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. Well, not many things end positively in this world, does it? I'm surprised I can't get the, a music track for that. Pleroma Forest. Finally caught up to her.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. but Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ego. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet.
Yeah, we
I think
saw
he
that
was
before.
under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate, along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me. We
Gladly.
must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key.
I've got
So-
your key.
You and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
True.
This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Just looking at the arse, never mind. She has a cool sword as well. I feel like I'm gonna get that at some point. She's probably not making it out of this.
Romeo,
Aside from the illness, I mean.
this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Damn. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of annoyed at my outfit there. There we go. Unsnagged it. So, I mean, they're hyping Arlecchino up, but in the base game, he was just kind of a regular-ass puppet. If you saw him at the end. When he was, like, you know, damaged and thrown away. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Wow, it's cool that she actually
Be
moves
careful.
around.
The enemies here
Normally.
are not to be taken lightly.
Well, we've already had that before with the those other stalkers, I think. The fox and cat. Let's go. Oh, she has a health bar. Oh,
Not too shabby.
that worries me. I'm just wondering if I can lose her on the path. Oh, thanks for that. I was gonna say, move, woman. Oh, fuck off.
Not too shabby.
She has like a bleed weapon. Or either that or it has like roses attached to it. It might not be blood.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Shepherd's Amulet. Increases damage of throwing objects. Alright.
Okay, let's go.
I know.
You have some skill. You must have had a good teacher.
Yeah, you. Right, are there any doggos? Of course. Dude, he won't stagger. I will say she's having no issues, which is good.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar.
Surely she knows that he looks like Carlo.
I will light the way.
What the fuck? Whoa!
Just need a moment.
Oh,
Go. I'll catch up.
she overexerted herself.
Here we go.
Sit down, buddy.
Let's push forward.
Nice try, fucker. I knew you were gonna do some bullshit. knew y'all were gonna pull some bullshit. But unfortunately for you,
Have we met before?
I
by
saw
some
it ahead of
chance?
time.
Nothing will stop us. This is the end.
Oh my
Die!
god! Fucking hell! She has triple slash. Hey man.
We're wasting time.
We're fine. Oh, she saw that coming. And she stopped me from getting my
wasting
riposte
time.
off. That was annoying.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge. Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Holy shit.
Meet your end.
Holy fuck!
I just need a moment. Go.
No shit, you just judgment cut end his bitch ass. You erased his entire family line dating back to his fucking ancestry.
It's this way.
Increases Fable charge amount and Fable arts damage when pulse cells are discharged. I'm okay. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You are going to die soon, honey, so I would like that weapon very much so. It might be cooler than the gunblade.
I must. I will. Damn this snow.
It's obviously not
We
going to
must
be as
hurry.
OP when I use it, though, will it?
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
Beautiful building, man. Alright, what have we got along here? This is gorgeous. This is so atmospherically and aesthetically beautiful right now. Wow, the snow detail's actually quite good. Really good, actually.
Yeah, I have the key. We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain. I'm sorry.
Do I have the medication on me?
inside. I'll be right behind you.
I was just wondering I
I'm
could give her
sorry.
that. Never mind. Alright. I guess we're entering into horror game territory now then, because Arlecchino's butchered everyone.
What happened here? Wait. charity house tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Let's keep getting that capacity up. I want to get as close to fast rolling as possible. Wait, when was that turned off? I was just wondering why it was so dark. When did I turn my light off? That's weird. Okay, well. What have we got in here then? Alright, game, don't stutter your way around. Figured. So he must have done something to Romeo then. Maybe he transformed him into a puppet.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Romeo's letter. Master Leah, by the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo, taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. What is that? I just noticed something here. I think that's Carlo up there. Weirdly enough, that's the one face that doesn't have a blood smear on it. Music. Music! Tell you what, man. Arlecchino is a freak, isn't he? They've definitely made him vile.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice.
Not just
like
that, Carlo's friend.
Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
I mean, do you reckon he's... I mean, I guess it is just his arms, but... I don't know. Like I said, I think my theory is probably true. Arlecchino's probably done some weird, freakish experiments to turn him into a puppet or something. which would explain why he's a puppet in the base game, because it never really addresses why a human just magically is imprinted onto a puppet, because I thought Carlo was unique in that respect, so it was always weird to think about. But if my theory is correct, then that would sort of explain it. Piano. Can I play a dirge? The Rose Estate, the Cradle of Truth. Alright, let's keep moving. She can't, so we'll have to. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honourable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behaviour. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs, because it was so thoroughly destroyed. Even I had doubts about whether we could recover it in an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. What a surprise, the alchemists are behind some fucking horrible acts again. It's always their fault. A petition to the Order, to the esteemed and honourable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Thanks, Nietzsche. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. Die, bitch. Damn. It's crazy how much more, like, compelling this is, like, narratively than, with all due respect, most of the FromSoft games I've played. I've enjoyed FromSoft games for most of the other reasons, but narratively it's just, you know... There's interesting lore tidbits sometimes, but I don't really feel like I'm pulled forward other than a desire just to enjoy the gameplay. But here I'm like, I just want to fucking destroy Arlecchino, man. Even though it technically already exists in the future, so I don't know how that's gonna be rationalized. Look, they've even got their heights on the board. Oh, she's gone. I figured she might be, like, waiting here to come through. My family, they're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. Leia, Carlo, Romeo. There you go. Sophia's diary. This petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen, except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble, but nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbour, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
It's just fucking throwing lore pieces at me, huh? Another letter from an old friend, undelivered. I know you're angry about what you've read. I am sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend, Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant, an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me that there was still hope, words even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it, yet no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all colour. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, Hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Manad Charity House, the child grew up happily, I think. I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonio. Your friend, Giuseppe. Damn. That's a very important letter. And now the music dies down. Now, it's time to bust. It's time to fuck everything up. Hello? Okay. Eat shit. What? What? Dude! Dude! Dude, fucking little fucker! You little piece of shit! He almost killed me. Bro, what the fuck? I'm so angry at that. He almost fucking cheesed me. What the fuck, dude? I'm fighting him and some random cunt gets up off the floor and starts slapping me. Just as I need to heal. I almost died. What a cunt. What a hyper cunt. God, I want to teabag the fucking dumbass. Into the cellar. Alright, your resistances do go up as you just level any stat. Except for advance, your physical resistance doesn't go up. That's kind of weird. So if you're going with an advanced build, you're actually not building up your physical resistances, but you are if you're increasing capacity and stamina. It just feels like this is the damage type that's losing out more compared to just your main two. If you know what I mean. It's weird. I'm almost at 120. So... Alright, well, the cellar/kitchen is where we're at. Turn around. You know. Alright, he was already dead. Lucky me. Frenzied Amulet. Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Okay. There's a thing like that in Bloodborne, right? I forget what it's called. That never gets old. That is like the coolest thing ever. Alright, we have a Chungo monster in here somewhere. Where? Oh. There are also explodey Chungos. Whoa. Back up. Edict. Purification for the Great Truth. We will purify these heresies for the Great Truth, for leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. I assume this is Simon. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All of us will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sir Pistris. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. So... So, like... Okay, I'm trying to think. So did he say that to... Was this an order to Arlecchino to go and just kill them all? Or specifically to give them the the cure, which actually petrifies the people. And then we go with the Resident Evil 5 Albert Wesker plan of, you know, just inject the virus into your body and the ones who are worthy will, you know, evolve and reach a higher existence. Whereas the weak shall just become a writhing mass of tentacles. Hello? Whomst are you? Well, he's probably going to be a carcass as well, so fire will actually be alright for this. Get in there. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let me out, please. Get in. Accusation against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Luca, senior counsellor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it, so it's with that same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he's carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that it will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He's making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please, call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. Now I'm going to assume that Valentinus didn't listen. And he probably saw Simon as his friend and just decided not to go along with it. Alright, quartz, very good. Oh shit, right. This is the tram to the Rose Estate that was destroyed earlier. This is where we would have arrived. This is probably, yeah, that's where they would have brought resources and that for, and food and that to bring it directly to the cellar. Ooh, this is a special one. What's in here, then? Letter to Valentinus. A letter folded with great care. It is written in steady, neat handwriting. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I loved this family, but walking the Monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. This is Leah. I intend to use the power of this sword you gifted to me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leah Florence.
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Ugh. So, Leah and Sophia are both here. Here we live, here we remain, we are eternal. Well, not quite. Let me guess, secret passageway? Indeed. Yeah, there's no way else out of the room. Oh god. Secret lab. Hey man. Hanging out. That is a weirdly shaped skeleton. Bro's got scoliosis or something. Is that what? Ah. No, the arm of God. Yeah. That was stolen. I assume Simon took it, right? Because he had it. And we got it from him. Great Master's letter of excommunication. To my young apprentice, I'm told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin? Handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. To my young apprentice. Well, that's not Simon, because he was younger. I was just wondering, I assumed the sea monster was, as I said, Arlecchino. But that doesn't make sense, because this is implying that the person sending it is older than Valentinus, right? Because he's saying young. And Simon's definitely younger than Valentinus, so it can't be him. But I assumed he brought Arlecchino back, repaired him, sent him over on that ship, presumably. Then he broke free, and then went on his own crusade. Maybe I'm not getting my timeline right. Right, I need to go and use the quartz. So let's head back. Should get a longer stagger window now, I think. I guess we'll do item prices. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a little minor break, refill the drink, and then I will come back and we'll see what else we've got. So, yeah, see you in a minute. Alright. I'm back. Let's get back to it. Back to the study. Yeah, I just got my other P organ upgrade. That's what I did last. So we're all good to go. How many secret passages does bro have? Hello, hello. Look at this. Ah. I like how when you propel yourself into an enemy, it kind of staggers them, which is really nice. Like I said, this weapon's kind of good. Stamina? Jesus. Nope. Just a surprise birthday cunt. Nice. Alright. Lock on. Lock on. Fuck, get up, man. I keep forgetting those fuckers explode. That's on me. God, I'm so itchy, man. It's always when I record. Can't be itchy at any other point in my life. Yes, of course. Alright, it's doing the fucking... It's doing the bug again, where it doesn't fucking swing the sword with the R1s. I'm taking unnecessary damage because of that. Game's trolling. What reason would I have to come down here? Not evidently. Now there's a reason. Fucking hell, dude, momentum. Momentum almost threw me off the edge. Have I been down here yet? Yes, I came in here. Huh. Who? What? Bro, okay, it didn't put fire on my weapon either. Ah! You're cheesing me. Bro, you suck! Stop! Ah! Stagger him! God, fuck me. None of that went right. That was a comedy of errors. Watch the footage back. I swear I put my fucking fire grindstone on when I saw him come around. I was like, oh god, get ready, and I put it on. But for some reason it must have cancelled it out. So I was wondering, why did my fire run out so early? Looked down at it. Oh, it never applied it. Okay. What a mess of a fight that was. Nothing went right. Alright, we've got a quartz and a key. Oh, they're fighting. Oh god, have we got the boss? Oh, thanks for telling me, game. The end of this overture is approaching. Revisit the unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfulfilled promises may all disappear when the overture ends. Well, I've got nothing else to check. I am gonna head back then. I'm gonna head back specifically to get some gold coin through. I guess we'll check the seed. I don't think anything's happened with it because the game has not notified me. Ugh. Wonder when it's probably gonna do it after the DLC concludes. If I had to guess. Do I want to use the quartz to upgrade something, or... Let's have a look. I don't know how... This is the problem. I don't know how much these get upgraded by with the quartz. The game needs to tell you. Is it a 10% increase or a 2% increase? You need to tell me, because I need to know which is ideal. God, my right bumper has this weird input where it sort of double taps inputs. Like sometimes. Fucking sucks. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, enhanced charge stagger. Why not? I just don't care about belt slots, cube uses, the time. I don't really need to equip another Legion arm when it's just gonna weigh me down more. And again, cube uses, so I'm fine. I'd rather just enhance what I already have at this point. Okay, well, the game doesn't have any other markers in terms of quests. So, I guess we move on. He's gonna be a puppet, Dunkachino, so we gotta zap him. I get 2 levels from that, so definitely want to invest. And we are now at soul level 120 for the final boss. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Is there anything I could remove that would bring me down into a... Yeah, lower than 60% is fast movement. So I am close to that. Okay. Let's get to it. Rose Garden entrance. So Leah's gonna die. There's no chance she won't die in this fight. Probably before it happens, I would assume. No way in hell she doesn't. And we're gonna get a weapon at some point. Presumably after the fight. Yeah, I don't know what else to expect, really. Other than we get to finally fight this fucker. You look so much different.
Before. Shut up, you filthy puppet! Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be?
Oh, you look cool as fuck. Help Leia to initiate a cooperative battle? Oh. Do I want that? I mean, plot lines, right?
How sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Monan, takes the
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this.
I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
I'm not sure how I feel about a co-op battle. I kind of want to do it solo, but I'm conflicted.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for!
Literally the Joker. Oh god.
The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom. But you two
Oh my god. General Grievous.
something greater. Won't you?
Homie, you are horrifying.
Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
You, how stubborn.
What the fuck?
How very human.
Bro, what the fuck is happening? She's gonna die before I can do anything. That was a grab. Of course it was a grab. I'll be honest, I have no idea what's happening here. Charge. Whew.
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, that was sick as fuck. Bro, why is Cataclysm not working for me? I'm dead. That's fine. Cataclysm's not working for me. It's not doing the powerful hit, even though I'm timing it right. Dude, how the fuck are you doing that in phase 2 without just getting fucking blitzed? I've got help and I'm getting fucking destroyed. Do I have anything that cleanses break? Like items. Special. That would help. Let's just have that on hand. Equipment. The thing is, I don't know if I want to do it with or without her. I'm really conflicted. Because I want to do it solo, but I don't know if I miss out on anything by not doing it with her. I hate it when games do this. Why? Why do you have to do this? I don't think there's anything else I can get that's not better than what I have. I'm really, really, really conflicted. I guess because, I mean, I could always go back through it and do it solo at any other point if I wanted to. If I feel that bad about it. But, to be honest, it might be it's really fucking hard without it. That second phase is just visual overload. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Alright, get her up first.
Oh, how sweet! Now we're getting some honor! Lay out Florence! Snowman! Take the stage one more time!
I definitely dodged that.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your ego! That is, if your soul is even in there!
My soul!
I swore an oath to Carlo! I swore I would never be late again! I won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo! Not anyone!
Oh. So, first phase is essentially a free bit.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
That just killed me. Wow. That's such an overload at the start of phase 2. I feel like that's just a gatekeeper move. That just killed me. As soon as I got in that combo, I just died. That's mad. That is mental. Okay. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Florence! Snowman takes the stage one more time!
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your ego! That is, if your soul is even in there! My soul! I swore an oath to Carlo! I swore I would never be late again! I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! No, not anyone!
Alright, just survive this attack.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
To exit my stage!
I just die instantly. I just lose. It's just a lose move. I don't know how to feel about that, man. Why are you throwing me into phase 2 and then just saying death? Dead. Dead. You're just dead. That's mad. I'm not getting to actually have genuine attempts of phase 2. I just die. I don't know how to feel about that. It feels gimmicky.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Snowman takes the stage one more time.
I feel like I can't parry his attacks. It's weird. Sometimes I feel like I can't parry his hits. Dude, the game is so loud. Right. I feel like I can't parry his hits sometimes. I feel like when I parry them, he does like damage past my guard. I feel like I might be going a bit crazy though. Alright.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
How stubborn! How very cute of you!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Calm down! Fucking hell! Okay, let me breathe. I can't hit him. I can't. I cannot focus. Oh, he's doing this again. Fuck, man. It's GG's. Oh my god, why does he get to do that twice? Why does he get to do it twice? Break is a nightmare to deal with. It just cuts my healing off. And he gets to do that multiple times. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't like feeling like I've got to get my summon up for story purposes. But I also don't really like how I'm getting overwhelmed by just fucking ridiculous attacks. This is definitely built as a super boss. And I'm already kind of conflicted on it. I don't know how to feel. I'm stressed out. I can't learn your second phase because I just die to your blitz attacks. Load up.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
See what I mean? Right. See what I mean? If you pay attention to my health, I'm getting hit when I'm blocking his sickle attack, and I swear it's going through it.
I would never be late again. I won't let anyone else. No, Romeo.
This is kind of infuriating to play. I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain. It feels infuriating to play though. Right, classic kid, just survive.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
How stubborn and foolish. Very human. Whoa. 'Cause 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 '
Alright.
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right here! Right now!
Heal up, heal up, heal up. Seen what he's doing again. That just killed me. That's ridiculous. I don't like his ulti spam move. I hate it. I hate that. That's ridiculous. That's so fucking ridiculous, dude. I need to put my fucking perfect block thing on. That's what I need to do for this. I just need to apply that and just hold my guard up. Because I just die. It's just death. It feels like Waterfowl to me, where it's just the you lose button. I don't know how I don't know. I just don't really like it. I just don't really like it. It feels ridiculous. It feels overtuned. Cause I can't learn his second phase. That's the truth. I can't learn it. Cause the moment you go, okay, now he's doing attack, dead. It's like that. Alright, well, don't use my perfect things till phase 2 then. I can't imagine doing this without the summon, to be honest. Alright, can I quit out? How do I leave?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia.
I tried buffing my weapon and the game used the ulti attack, which is not what I did. Dude, you hits through your guard.
This is the end! Die!
I swear he hits through your guard.
This one I know.
I swear he hits through your guard in this phase, man.
I swore I would never be late again! I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! Not anyone!
Alright, here's the strat. Here's the strat.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your trust fears.
Hopefully it lasts.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
It better last throughout it.
Nervous? I thought you were...
Oh, stubborn and foolish. How very silly of you.
It doesn't get the fucking visceral sometimes.
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right
The fucking length for that! He delayed it! What a cunt! What a cunt! What a cunt! Please don't kill me. God, what a fucking cheap bastard! You see how long he delayed the grab for? Go. Fuck off! I didn't feel good about that fight. God, he was ridiculous. God damn!
It was fun while it lasted.
You ridiculous motherfucker. How did he go from this to some random cunt puppet in a fucking empty room? That doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah, that fight was ridiculous with a summon. Fucking hell. No, he's still... okay. Still human.
Thank you. It's yours now.
Damn straight it is.
All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. Now I know.
My people need me! Damn. That's the ending. Dude, I hope I hope the game gives me a refight of that boss, because I do want to try it again, like, immediately, solo, to see if we can get through it. I might end up dedicating a couple hours to that fucker. I want to redeem myself, because because he's cool as fuck, but he's ridiculous. I still think his, like his overwhelm attack, whatever you want to call it, I still feel like you need something. You need that perfect grindstone to get through that, man. That's cool. Okay. Very cool DLC. Talk about it more in a second, so let's just move ahead. Don't forget, I've still got to speak to the kid. Ah. Now, fight the nameless puppet. Did he actually get that out?
I believe in you.
Or has he come to kill them?
Carry on.
What the fuck, Geppetto? Wow. You're evil. That completely recontextualizes it. He wasn't just a, you know, a man that was, I guess, at wit's end and he just wanted his son back and he probably did some things that he didn't like. He's actually evil. You just killed two people, presumably to a distance our character, Pinocchio, right, from Carlo as much as possible, I had to guess, by literally eliminating them, any witnesses or something like that. We're back here. We've still got something to do. Stories that remain. There are stories that, however minutely, have been altered by your actions. Seek out the tales that remain in both the forgotten time and the present time. Okay. May you rest in peace. Oh. Oh, is this where Carlo was actually buried? There's no name on the headstone. That could be true. It would explain the significance of this place in particular. If that's the case. Alright. We've got some outstanding tasks then. How many though? Let's level up. Yeah, hopefully they added that fight into the refights, because I might try that solo then. Well, or at least we'll see how far we can get. I do want the satisfaction of getting through it on my own terms. Yeah, I know where she is. It's been a while since we've been back here, huh? How much damage am I doing? Yeah, of course I'm going to be one-shotting them. I'm surprised it doesn't one-shot even with a running R1. I feel like it should. Hello.
You came. I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end. Farewell, my forever friend, who looks like my dear Carlo.
And the last piece. No, no, I don't know why I thought that was Vanini on the right. That's Geppetto, Carlo. Whoever this kid was it, what was it, Rosara? And I guess her mother. Two sentences, each with different handwriting. Our beloved son, may your every day be as happy as this one. And more depression. Lovely. Inject that shit into my veins. It's becoming my friend again, my dearly missed. Wow, that recontextualizes this thing from all the way back in the base game, doesn't it? Wow. Thanks, I'm miserable. Let's go back to the hotel. The painting should still be in its original place then, right? Yep. Ooh. And it brightens it up. No, I kind of liked that painting as it was. Robbed! We were robbed! Nah, it's still beautiful though. You got anything new to say?
That's why I should.
Nope. No one's asking, oh, have you seen that painting that's there? It just appeared randomly.
You're always welcome.
That's weird.
You have been such a great help. Welcome to...
Oh. Collector Klaus's hotel review. As a world-renowned collector, I would have been negligent if I had not left a review of this establishment. I hope this helps inform future guests of the state of this hotel. Rating, 4 out of 5. Although dingy and lacking basic amenities, this hotel is still the safest place in all of Kra. An addendum is scribbled at the bottom. This truly reads like a proper monthly landmark guide, wouldn't you say? Hmm. Ooh, what's he got to say? This'll be Hugo. Oh, kitty. Yay! Oh! Cute. Meow.
A great weapon calls.
Oh, he's got nothing to say, huh? Oh, I don't think I got an ergo for Arlecchino. I mean, I got Leia's equipment. Actually, should we put that on? What was it called? Leader's Mask. The mask worn by the legendary Stalker. This Stalker agonized over her worthiness to wear this mask. The cricket guides the way, but what if it's the one who becomes lost? Don't worry about losing your way, dear sister. A path will always appear as long as there's somewhere to return to. And the Battle Apparel. I mean, I don't think it fits me that well, if I'm being honest. Yeah, no, it doesn't really work. I don't think it suits our character in any way. You know what? I can't have my crown on until I beat this fucker solo, if I'm being honest. Let's go back to the default fit. suppose we could look at the sword. Not much in terms of durability. It's a BB scaling. So, quality weapon. Blossoming and by the name of the rose. Quickly rush forward, piercing and slashing enemies. Use an extra fable slot to rush forward again and slash enemies. And after a brief bow, slash enemies in a wide area in front of you. Finish with a powerful attack. Well, we all know that's going to be Judgment Cut End, essentially. That's neat. Triple slash, then. Bro, this weapon. It's literally Judgment Cut End. So we've got a Gunblade and we've got Virgil's Yamato. Okay. Essentially. It looks fire as well. Well, if we upgrade it, how much are we hitting for?
I just want. That's why I should.
I need 2 full Moonstones of the Covenant. Wow, I'm surprised I don't have any. I guess if I go back into the DLC, I might be able to get some more. Thinking.
I've made up my mind. Someone. Thanks for all your.
Oh shit! Of course, if I come back, the seed will have bloomed out here. Surely. In the present time, right? Planted in the past, grows in the present. Yep. Golden Rose.
Wow, look at it. It's so beautiful.
A golden rose that miraculously bloomed from a seed planted long ago in the garden. It may be used to decorate something in the hotel. However meager, the boys' fight transcends the boundaries of time and alters fate itself. A golden tribute to the stories left behind, beyond the infinite repetition of time. Something in the hotel. Is it the painting? Let's have a look around. I feel like it might be the other painting down here. Nope. I mean, yeah, you tell me about it, but... Oh, it goes here. Pretty. The gramophone now holds a cherished memory. Is that another track? No? Okay. That's weird, honestly. I don't feel like I got anything for that other than just aesthetic. Very strange. have a key. And a cutscene. Okay, where are we going? Where you leading me? Frozen time. Oh, right. I was wondering about this before. And what this is. A secret room.
The painting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
Memory of halcyon days and Leia's recollection.
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that wasn't because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. I could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us, and we share a laugh. Together. Your teacher, Leia.
Listen to the legend's last recording. I literally pulled up the image that the game didn't pull up, so thank you for that, controller. Where is it? Painting of a scene depicting a small concert is an image filled with cherished memories. Yep. True indeed. Well, 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 well. Well, I was gonna get a full moonstone here, but there's only one of them anyway, and I need two. Oh, fuck me, I won't be able to upgrade the rose sword. Why, game? Why do you do this to me? It's fun, isn't it? Let's check the entrance to where we fought Arlecchino. Is there anything over here? Any last vestiges? There is indeed.
Hey, they're probably okay, right? I mean, Leia is the legendary stalker after all. Surely they made it out just fine. But if not, there may be another thread of fate at work here. And it's up to us to cut it. Because there has to be a way. We may not be able to save everyone, but we can find a way to save those left. So let's find it. Together.
Dude, what a gorgeous bit of scenery this is. This will be the place I'll leave off. That's for sure. Man, what a cool DLC though. A lot of cool inclusions of places and weapons. Like I said, bosses I'm not fond of. I feel like they kind of crank up the irritation meter on this one. Rather than just creating satisfying and compelling bosses with interesting movesets. I wanna see if I can fight Arlecchino again, of course. Because I wanna try and give that fight, you know, the service it probably deserves. But for the most part, I didn't really find myself going, wow, boss fight, really cool, like I was in the base game. Especially towards some of the last runner bosses. I was just like, okay, thank God, it's out the way. Moving on. You know what I mean? So... But then again, I didn't really praise the base game much for its boss roster. It was mostly just the general gameplay loop that I thought was fun, and bosses were just kind of a decent challenge that were just in the way most of the time. So, yeah. Still got something else to it? Or is that it? No, that's it. Okay. I think so, anyway. Okay, let's go back to base hotel crap. And whatever happens here, I will, yeah. Whatever happens here, I'll wrap up in a second. So, I guess I'll just see you when I get to that. You can relive battles against bosses you were defeated. Bosses in battle memories each have their own unique stats. Defeating a boss will allow you to fight against the same boss at higher difficulty. This mode's difficulty is fixed at Legendary Stalker. Okay. So he's free legendary stalker? I'm confused. You can really combine which bosses consecutively challenge, but the records will not be saved. At least 3 bosses must be selected. You'll have limited HP and items. Difficulty is limited to a selected range based on what has been unlocked in battle memories for chosen bosses. Okay. Right. Of course he's there. He looks so fucking sick, though. His design is mad. Then there's Big Chungo. That's interesting. How he's considered a major boss. I mean, he just seemed like a random guy you fought along the way, to be honest. Interesting. Alright. Well. So, okay, so I think that's easy, normal, hard. So, and then you've got 2 extra difficulties. Okay. Well, let's at least give him some good old college tries, shall we? Anyway, if I get through him, I'll see you back here, so let's go.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Leia's not even there.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk. Why risk your life for another? How did you even conceive of it?
Wow, I died in phase 1. Fucking hell. Do I have stuff equipped? Because I felt like I was taking way more damage than normal there. I'm not on drugs, am I? Like, the game didn't screw me over and remove my amulets, did it? No, they're still equipped. Yeah, that would have been weird. That would have been weird if that were the case.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
What?
A human is only truly honest when they're trying to exit my stage.
Bruh. Bruh. Bro, we're gonna be here for fucking hours. Oh my god, his first phase is already ridiculous. He has so much damage, and he does so much chip damage as well. Alright.
Time to exit my stage.
Alright. Fine. Was that really how much damage he was doing? I feel like they've amped him up on this. I don't know why. Same difficulty. I feel like they buffed him.
And you appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
I can't even do damage to him. This is insane, actually. I don't know if I could beat him. I can barely do damage to him before I just die. Oh my god. Bro. This is unbelievable. This is way harder than I even anticipated.
Time to exit my stage.
Jesus. That's phase 1. That's phase 1. That's phase 1, homie. This is the easy phase. When I was doing it before with her, this was easy. Probably because she was doing 90% of the fucking work.
Tick-tock. Romeo's
I can't
on
use
the
my
clock, and you
perfect
appear to be
grindstone
nothing
or I
but
lose.
talk.
Because I need to save that for the next phase.
Time to exit my stage.
I don't think I can beat this. I figured I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get through phase 1 decently enough, and phase 2 will just for me. I can't even get past phase 1. Bro, I think I'm at my limit here. I don't think I've struggled this hard with anything in, not just this game, anything Souls related.
Tick-tock.
I feel like even
Romeo's
Millennia
on
wasn't
the
this
clock,
bad.
And you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when they're trying to exit my stage.
Christ. I ain't beating this, am I? Not on the hard difficulty. I just don't think I'm doing it. I don't think Cataclysm's helping me at all, really. Switch off of that. It's not helping. I don't think anything would help, really. I don't think arms are gonna do much for me. Maybe Falcon Eyes to get some damage in here or there. I don't know. I'm already dead. I'm already dead. You don't understand how much chip damage he does. It's not even just the hits. The chip damage he does when you're blocking. Just good health, 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 dead. You've got to perfect guard his attack, so you just fucking lose. The chip damage.
Romeo's on the clock. Time to exit my stage.
Maybe this was designed with Leia in mind. It might have actually been designed with her in mind, if I'm being honest. Because I can't learn anything on this because he does so much damage. This doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Physical damage reduction, that feels like it does nothing. I'm getting hit for so much damage, it's not even funny. I'm getting hit for so much damage, it's not funny. Alright. I'll give it some more tries.
Romeo's on the clock, and
But on
you
default
appear to be
difficulty, it might be
nothing
too
but talk.
much. See how much chip damage he does, seriously.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. To exit my stage.
The chip damage, the chip damage. There's no point blocking. But you can't dodge him either. You've got to perfect guard or it's Jova. Already I feel like I'm at my wit's end. I just don't think I can get through his first phase at all. I can't touch this fucker.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the
He's
clock,
so
and you
hard.
appear to be nothing but talk. Time to exit my stage.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's so hard. This is the hardest thing I've done in a Souls game. He's so hard. This is his brain dead phase. This is before he pulls out the fucking 900-year-long ridiculous combos out of the bag and AoEs and shit. I'm doing nothing. I don't think, I don't know, man.
Romeo's
I can't even
on
get
the
to his
clock, and
second
you
phase.
appear to be nothing but talk.
I don't know if I could do this on this difficulty.
Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it? Time to exit my stage.
Look, man, I'm humble enough to know when I'm not good enough to beat something, and I actually don't think I have it in me for this. I thought phase 1 would be straightforward enough. I have no idea. It's clear when you don't have her baiting aggro, you just can't.
Romeo's on the clock.
You just
and
can't do anything.
Appear to be nothing but talk.
This is the standard difficulty for this game. Alright, E just kinda helps. Actually, E just helps a lot.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Time to exit my stage.
Laxarcia wasn't this hard, guys. Laxarcia wasn't this hard. She didn't fucking do ridiculous combos. You had breathing room with her. She had very clear telegraphs. Nameless Puppet wasn't this bad. He was squishier. He also had clear telegraphs. Phase 2 got a bit tougher, but wasn't too bad. This is unbelievable. I'll go another 5 rounds and then we'll lower the difficulty. I'll admit it. We'll see where we get on that. I still feel like that's going to be ridiculously hard.
Appear to be nothing but time to exit my stage.
Can't get my shield up. Can't get it up.
For another, how can you even conceive of time to exit my stage? Time to exit
As
my
soon as I
stage.
heal, he does his follow-up. He knows I'm healing and he input reads, and then he just follows up. I gotta be honest, I can't beat this, guys. I can't do this on this difficulty. I just die too quick, even when blocking. It feels like the boss is designed for your Ong balls and that, who will just sit there for hours upon hours just mastering the timings for perfect blocks, just to make it an erstwhile fight. If you're a normal human being, I feel like you just get fucked. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, with other Souls bosses, I go into it and I'm like, yeah, this is hard. Even with something like Millennius, like, yeah, this is hard, but I can get this, you know? I just need to get my timings right. With this, I don't feel... Seriously, I just don't know where to start. Is it the weapon? Do we try something else? Could give it a shot, I guess.
Time to exit my stage.
I don't think the weapon is the problem, bro. I don't think the weapon's the problem. I just think I think this is a fight, you need to master it. You've got to master it, or you just won't stand a chance. Because I could use my, my perfect block thing right here to get myself a bit of an edge, but if I need 2 of those at least for phase 2. 1 at the very start to survive the bullshit, and 2 for when he inevitably does it again later on in the fight. And he'll probably do it more than twice as well. The thing is, we were DPS rushing him last time, so I feel like he I feel like he's gonna do it again. I don't think weapons the issue. You know, I'm already at the... let's try it on the lower difficulty. Because this is fucking insane, man. Let's do this again. Let's drop it down a level. Let's see what changes. I'm happy if it's just stats. If it's just like he does less damage. For clarity, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just giving up easily. You don't understand how tough this is with the chip damage he's doing if you haven't played it yourself. Watch. Look at my inventory. Iron Wall Amulet increases physical damage reduction rate. I've got an entire amulet dedicated to less damage. I have got the strongest armor liner in the game at the cost of making my equip load heavier. You can't see the weight on there on OBS. That's... I mean, I could probably... The thing is, he probably does different damage types. So, what's the point increasing, you know, this by a bit more? Like, he does... I know he does pierce. He does some thrust in phase 2. But he mostly does slash. I don't know. Maybe he does strike damage in there? I don't know. But I've got a jack of all trades. I've got the best cartridge you can get. Yeah, it has way more break resistance than this, and he does break a lot in phase 2. I don't know about shock, but there you go. Disruption's irrelevant for this. I mean, I can get a bit more break, to be fair. But you know, I lose a bit more physical damage reduction. But you see, the issue I have here is not even break, because I haven't even got to phase 2. Converter... Bro. I have no idea. I think I've got the best one for that as well. Especially in terms of physical damage reduction. That's the thing that needs pointing out here. My only issue is just reduced physical damage, which is what he's dealing. And I've got all of the best stuff to combat it. Maybe there's more. I'm just trying to look to see if there's more. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is absurd. This is absurd. I'm at the strongest I can get in terms of defenses. Because there's no armor in this game, it's just outfits. So I can't get my physical defense higher than it is currently. So yes, guys, the damage I'm taking is that ridiculous, and I've got the best defenses. Just clarify that. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's try this. Let's see what difficulty 2 has for me.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
He's doing a lot less damage. This feels more balanced already.
How did you even conceive of it?
This already feels better.
Is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Did that miss? No, it didn't. Alright, this already feels better tuned. I've lost 3 heals. That wasn't brain dead. It just wasn't dealing extreme damage. That already feels better. Can't learn him. I can't learn him. I can't learn him. I'm being spammed. Spam. Fucking endless combos. Bro does not have stamina because he's a puppet. Yeah, that already feels way better. And not just because it's easier, but because he's just dealing more reasonable damage for his attack flurries. It felt like he was doing way too much damage on Legendary Stalker. This feels more reasonable. Not brain dead, reasonable. See what I mean? That was... That was ridiculous, but it still felt better.
Wow, you really think you can win? Remarkable.
Whoa! Jesus. Yeah, even that's ridiculous. It's normal. That's normal difficulty, and that's how ridiculous it is. I don't want to hear fucking any words. I don't want to hear any words. That is overtuned as fuck on Legendary Stalker. He does way too much chip damage when just normal blocking. That feels more like the fight should be on Legendary Stalker. That's how that should be. I've said my word. I've spoken. My word is law.
You appear to be nothing but talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Armor Kimo, will analyze the only medium that knows the human soul. Come on, let's keep going. Wow, you really think you can win? Remarkable.
Oh, I got staggered. Charge.
My work led me to anything like you. Why are you different? You're an aberration. You do not fit any parameters of my research. To exit my stage.
That's still insane. Even on this, I still don't know if I have it. Just can't hit him. Just can't hit him before he goes into his endless combo strings. This might be my limit, folks.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. We said farewell to his arms. Now, what this one? Time to exit my stage.
Oh! I'm not learning him. I'm just not learning him. It's nothing's going in. Nothing's going. I don't know how you beat this normally. I don't feel as bad about what I did before now.
Romeo's on the clock, and you
I don't feel as bad
appear to be
anymore.
Nothing but talk.
I don't feel as bad anymore.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree? Why risk your life for another? How can you even conceive of it?
Delayed ass grab. I'm done, guys. I can't. First phase is just a fucking nightmare to get through on its own, and it's just annoying. And that wasn't even on the same difficulty I've been fucking playing. It just doesn't feel like I'm gonna get through it and have fun. Feels too overwhelming to me. That's gonna be the fight you want to play, though, on the normal difficulty, if you want to have a decent time going at this fucker. But yeah, hopefully the performance is fine. Yeah, I've had a go at him. I'm sure the fucking pro players will be beating him in no time with zero effort. Just in, you know, parrying every single attack, and all the best to you. But I'm done here. It's too hot, it's too miserable, and I just don't feel like I'm making progress. That's probably the best attempt you're gonna get from me. I want to say it's a fun fight, but I don't know. It's a bit too overwhelming to call fun. Cool spectacle, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I like the idea of the fight more than the fight itself. It definitely feels balanced around having Leah there with you, which is weird. Because the fact that they... I want to say that, the fact they take her away from you in the repeat fight, though, like, kind of pushes me against that, but I don't know. I don't know. That just feels ridiculous. You know, like I said, I'm humble enough to sit back and say I just don't think I have the skill to get through that. I just don't think that's in my wheelhouse. That is clearly built as a super boss for the tippity-top players to master and get through. If you're playing normally, I recommend getting Leah, have your cinematic, you know, 2-on-1 fight, get your narrative stuff in there, and just... even then it's really hard. Even then it's really hard, considering, you know, the moves he has at his disposal. But fighting him solo just feels more tenuous than it does fun. Because there are hard bosses in the Souls games that I found fun. I keep saying my favourite boss in the Souls franchise and in gaming is Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3. Also a DLC boss, mind you. And even then, like, he's hard, and he's one of the most overwhelming and complex bosses in that game with the most layered movesets and the most amount of mix-ups you're going to find. But he's not like that. Like, absolutely not. He's very fun to just, you know, weave around and time your dodges and dodge, like, into that attack, but away from that other one. That fight's fantastic. And I'd argue it's a masterpiece of boss design. Maybe one day I'll do a video on that and explain why it's so fucking good. It'll give me an excuse to fight him again. But no, like I said, I see what they're going for with that fight. I just think it's too much. Like I said. But hey, as I promised, I give it a shot. I don't feel bad now about, you know, fighting him with Leah. I gave him a fair shake. See, it's still on Legendary Stalker here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. So, is there anything else I need to touch upon before I move on? I don't think so. I think I'm in the clear. Aside from this record that we have to play, I think that's about it. No, that's about it. Alright. Well, like I said, cool DLC. It's just another great addition to Lies of P, which is already a fantastic game within itself. Like I said, I feel like the boss roster steps into the bullshit territory. Not just for that fight, but in general. Like, the Marchiona fight was a duo boss not done right, as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't flow with the mechanics of the game. The big Guardian, the big massive monster, again, like, you're trying to make a Titanic boss like that in a game like this, it just feels super tanky and super stagger resistant. And it was more of a chore to get through than it was to actually have an enjoyable time fighting it. And then there was a bunch of other small bosses in there that I just didn't think were all that spectacular. So I didn't really have a whole lot of praises to say about the bosses, sadly. Like I said, I like the ideas of them more than the execution. But the areas were fun to explore. I think narratively it was super compelling. More so than the base game. I don't know about that. It's about on par, I'd say. Like I said, you learn more about the lore. You interact with characters that you were only referred to. That were only referred to in the base game. And yeah, I thought the story was very fun to follow and very emotionally compelling, whereas I don't really feel that with a lot of other Souls games, right? So I think that's the way I see it in this game. If you really want to play this game, like, just play it your own way and have fun, I think. I think don't, like, treat this game, like, as the individual game that it is, and don't try and hold it to, like, the same expectations you would have with FromSoft, right? Because I saw people complaining about the difficulty settings, which weren't in the game at base, as it so happens. I think I might have mentioned this before, but yeah, they weren't in at base. I think the difficulty I'm on, Legendary Stalker, the hard mode, was the default difficulty. And that feels about right for the most part. Like I said, aside from that last boss, where it feels like... That last boss feels like I was facing it on New Game Plus 7, like, to clarify. That's how tough that felt. Where just a single mistake is just punished immediately. But yeah. For the most part, the challenge is fine, but look, the difficulty settings exist for a reason, especially with that last fucking boss. If you want to drop it down just to have fun with the gameplay, go ahead. I think we all... Remember, the reason why the Souls games were good in the first place, difficulty-wise, was because they were punishing, and they just pushed the player to actually respect the game mechanics and learn how it played. Even down to stuff such as, like, equip load. Like, not just equipping the strongest stuff and then just, I'm wondering why you're fat rolling. It's like, no, actually think about your build. Think about the way you navigate through the world. Think about, you know, like, the actual build you're accounting for. Because I don't... Can you respec in Dark Souls 1? I don't remember if you can. If you can't, then that was, you know, a push to also not focus so much... Like, well, actually focus on your build. And not just, you know, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Same with Bloodborne, how you have very limited levels in that game, and more importantly, you have limited weapon materials, upgrade materials for your weapons. So you wanted to... I think you only got one Blood Rock in the game without spending 60 insight. So the game was like, look, pick a weapon you like, stick with it, build around it. Rather than just being this jack of all trades, just enjoy every avenue. Now, this game sort of sits in between that state, because there's plenty of upgrade materials to upgrade multiple weapons to the max. But, obviously you don't get enough so that you can upgrade every weapon to the max. Like I said, I couldn't even upgrade the, what is it? The Rose Sword. I couldn't even upgrade this to max, so I'm missing 2, upgrade materials for it, and I think I can only buy one if I have an ancient disc, which I can't find any more of from the DLC salesman. So you're still pretty limited, still pretty restricted. What I'm trying to get at, though, ultimately, is that the point of the Souls games was always, like, not just challenge, but a fair challenge, because it's punishing and it's expecting you to learn from your mistakes and pay attention to the mechanics and the world. Dark Souls 1 is actually not that hard, yeah, and I don't think it was built to be that hard. A lot of bosses and enemies have clear telegraphs that you can easily account for, and you have a lot of really strong weapons and spells at your disposal that can just breeze through the game, because it wasn't meant to be brutally hard. It was meant to be punishing and challenging, which is different from just hard. So, I don't know. I don't worry too much about bosses that veer into the ridiculous territory, which is what Elden Ring did a lot of, that I just didn't like. I'm like, this is not Souls to me. This is not what I enjoyed. I'm not playing Super Meat Boy. I'm not playing I Want to Be the Guy, where it's just one mistake and dead, and it's just trial and error, and it's just more about learning the individual mechanics. Because even in Sekiro, it didn't take me that long to be Ishin, the final fight on my first playthrough. It probably was like 9 attempts or something, and I was always making consistent progress. And funnily enough, I actually remember that playthrough, because most of those attempts that I included in there were actually me resetting intentionally, because I got hit by Genichiro in his first phase, and I was like, I need to save all my heals for, you know, the actual Ishin fight. Genichiro's easy, you know, so I'm just gonna reset and do it, you know, have a mulligan, clean slate, do it again. But what I'm saying is, because that Sekiro is very similar to this, where you have a lot of very aggressive bosses with fast swings, and you want to get your deflect timings off. But that game didn't feel nearly as brutal as, like I said, Arlecchino feels. So I don't know. That to me. What I'm saying is that fight veers into the I'm not having fun anymore phase. I'm just like, it feels like the game expects me to completely master it in the classic turn of the phrase. Like, actually, you need to perfectly block every attack or you lose sort of territory. That's what that fight feels to me, like a single mistake and it's Jova. Which isn't fun to me. I want to feel like I can make mistakes. I want to feel like I have a bit of breathing room. It's meant to be challenging, it's not meant to be balls to the wall difficult. But, you know, like I said, I don't want to rant too much. I think he's cool in every other department. Just, it's, like I said, I think it's too much for me. It's too much for me. I just don't have that skill set, unfortunately. I'm sure I could if I sat there for 20 hours mastering him, but I don't have that time. So yeah, anyway, that's the DLC. And that's Lies of P, more importantly. What a game. What a game. I had a lot of fun with this. Even though I'm miserable because of how hot it is. But, you know, yeah. This is a game I could see myself replaying quite frequently. But for me now, though, I'm not quite moving on to my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood critique just yet. There is one more playthrough I've got on the cards right now. I will say a bit of a sneaker to things to come. I have been considering content. Or like the type of content I'm going to be focusing on in the future, so expect an update on that. But yeah, I'll just remain vague on that for now. But yeah, there'll be one more playthrough up soon, so I'll get on that shortly. And then I will crawl back down into those editing minds, and I will focus on getting the Brotherhood critique out, then the Revelations critique, then AC3. Yeah, and then that'll be the first arc of that series of games done and out the way. Probably got another critique that I want to do in between then. And then I think after that, the plan is to focus on probably getting set up for the FF7 Rebirth critique. I know a lot of y'all, if you're watching this, you've probably been waiting for that for a while. And eventually I might get started on it, so yeah. Look forward to that. I won't be, because I actually need to write the script and edit the fucker, and it's probably going to be like... it's probably going to be like 16 hours long, which is, not fun to do, but I've got to do it, right? Anyway, enough rambling, enough ranting. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time in whatever project I tackle next. So look forward to it. See you then. Peace.